Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over.
Lee, man. Dude, it's so funny. Sometimes when I'm not even joking about when I would need to think about something good, dude, I think about Lee, man.
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah, I think about you, man. I think
think about you to laugh. Just the stuff you say randomly. Like, I just want to hang out and, like, listen to what you say during the day to yourself. I feel like it's hysterical.
This conversation's getting creepy right here already.
Well, you just farted on me. How?
I think Lee might be a little cascaron.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Shopping for peppermint, they call it, dude.
Yeah,
where
I
I'm
think
from.
he's coming out of the closet pretty soon.
They say, hey, the boy over there, little Lawrence.
I don't give a fuck if he's.
I don't care either, bro. I'll let you hang off my dick like a fucking mountain cat.
No, I would never let Lee.
Not you guys, but I don't have the same relationship with him.
Yeah, but you're still friends. You can't.
I'm friends with him. I wouldn't fuck him. I'd let him touch my dick a little. You know what I'm saying? Around the holidays, bro.
Just to make his day.
Oh, he's a prison ham, this guy, bro. I fucking love that boy.
Dog, do you know how much money? I told Lee Walker Lee one night.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much money we can make with Lee on the inside.
Oh, my God.
Just sitting on people's laps.
Dealing cards.
And rubbing their dick.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're bringing this back. You can't just sit on someone's lap, but they're not going to let it end at just lap sitting.
Bro.
They're not in prison because they know
in
how to
Gary,
hold
Indiana,
back.
you're an 8, bro. A one female. In Gary, Indiana, dog, you're a female 8, baby.
Indiana, I got a guy that'll pay 10 G's for you to put a wig on. And
oh, yeah.
Special type of podcast.
And just mug his dick with your fucking neck.
He's already written me a letter.
What does that even mean, mug his dick?
That fucking Denny's, I saw. Were you with me when we saw, what's his name in there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you were with me when we saw.
Who was it, the guy with the braids?
Home Improvement.
Oh, Tim Allen?
He goes there all the time.
Wow.
That's a swinging Denny's over there.
Yeah.
I just don't go in there at night because you're born to get shot. You go in after 9. When you go to a Denny's, you might as well go to a Vegas to a country concert.
Bro, look.
When you go to Denny's after 10 nowadays, you might as well sign up for the next country fucking concert and fucking whatever. Stand real close to the window and wave this time.
Dude, this Bro, I used to do this bit about Denny's and how much I hated Denny's, right?
It's on your special.
It's on my special, right? So anyway, I was like, I wish somebody would shoot up a fucking Denny's, right? That's what I would say. Dude, some kid puts in the comments, he goes, man, he puts a link to a YouTube clip. He goes, man, my dad actually got shot up at a fucking Denny's. He goes, somebody walked in with a gun and shot everybody in the place.
1 star.
He goes, but I still love this bit that you do. And that was beautiful, bro. Here I am joking about it. He said it really happened. He lost his father right next to a fucking grill, bro. Right next to a griddle. You know what? You got, 2 brothers back there fucking sword fighting with spatulas, probably hopped up on fucking methamphetamines, not knowing they're going to lose their job to the fucking Mexican guy sitting at the bar, Unbelievable, man. But that's God, dude. That kid came and he was just positive, man.
There's a couple places where I go late night and I'm like one night, me, Lee, and Becky went to Denny's on a fucking Sunday night after a podcast, and we were having a good time. But the whole time I was like squatting under the bush by that window because the window is on Burbank Boulevard. I want to be a Crip. All right, shoot up at Denny's. I'm sitting there having fucking a salad and something with my friend here, and all of a sudden, da, 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 da. And Becky's sitting counterclockwise, so she gets it right in the head. We got to bury Becky with a hat on, with a 10 planet fucking.
With a hat on.
With a chef hat on, a la Josh Wolf. You know what I'm saying? So it's an island. When you come from a fucking island, there's got to be incest somewhere along the line.
I don't think I'd ever do incest, man. Even if I think I had the hottest family member ever, bro, ever. Think about that, though, dude.
What about every cousin?
Listen, I don't want to talk about incest on the church, though.
Okay, my bad.
We got fucking boundaries here. We can't be talking about incest. I had a cousin I wanted to fuck, too, as a kid.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I ain't gonna bullshit nobody.
I thought you just said we couldn't talk.
Leave here dying of hunger, you and I. 1 a.m. sometimes, me and him, he's cross-eyed.
Yeah.
This guy, if at 2 a.m, if I go, Lee, listen, I got a sandwich coming over here. Just jiggle my balls. I guarantee I'll confuse him for 10 minutes. He'll be sitting there confused. I don't know. All I got to do is jiggle his balls. I'll wash my hands. I've done worse. I got a hand job from a Chinese chick one time.
In Africa, they hit you with a fucking pipe, bro, if they love you.
Just take a whiff of that fart.
I'm not gonna take a whiff of your fart. That's
Come
disgusting.
on, bro. Get a little air appetizer, bro. Treat your nose.
That is tremendous.
Treat your snout to some of that fucking free booty pasta, bruh. You ever notice when you learn something about somebody you didn't know, you know? Like you see somebody and they're like a lawyer or something, but then you realize they're like a sorcerer or something. Or they do shady shit. Or you see them like ballroom dancing. And you're like, this fucking guy ballroom dances? That always takes my brain a minute. Or if you see a big person and they got their stomach stapled and now... Dude, I was at a pool one time. And I used to work on this farm in the summer times outside in Natchez, Mississippi. And they had... And this dude, Don Blankenstein, was the pool guy every year, right? And he'd come out there, and I'd keep an eye on him because the dude weighed probably 700 or 800 pounds, bro. Jesus. You know what I'm saying? He broke the gate every time he come in.
He was the lifeguard?
He was, you know.
How can you be a lifeguard, 800 pounds?
Bro, he gets in the pool, trust me, nobody's drowning, bro. All the water's out, and the fucking kid who's sick is laying right there at his feet.
He was the boss at the pool.
No, he was the guy who came to put the cleaner in the pool. And so... But he'd open the gate, bro, and every time he'd walk through it and bring both sides of the gate down. Like he was just he was going to die soon, you know, when you saw him. You know, so you treated him well. And that's one thing I like sometimes about seeing huge people. It reminds you how to treat other people. Because you're like, oh, this person isn't going to be alive very long, so you would be extra nice to him. And so, but then Don, one summer, I'm out there laying by the pool, and this skinny guy comes in. You know, he could have fit through the gate with 90 of his fucking, you know, quintuplets or whatever. And he comes through the gate and I'm like, who? And he keeps talking to me. And I'm thinking the guy's kind of a, you know, peppermint hunter, bro. You know what I'm saying? A little tender. And it turns out it's Don Blankenstein. He got the stomach thing and he lost all the weight. And he was a different person though. He wasn't the same. I don't know. It wasn't the same. And our relationship was never the same as when he lost the weight.
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over.